Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be diving a little bit deeper into astral sorcery and also taking a step right into industrial foregoing. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so a lot has changed since the last episode. The world reset, so a bit of a change here. But what I've done is I have gotten to the exact point that I was at when I left off. Now, don't get me wrong. It was kind of painful to do this. It took quite a while, but this is a series that I really want to stick with. I have like special things that I really want to get done in this series, and I'm working really hard to get those done. So I did build the astral sorcery thing, and I left it exactly where I had put it before I left last episode. To the point to where I've resisted the urge to go ahead and upgrade it. Uh-oh. Oh no. But yeah, I've resisted the urge to upgrade this thing. That is definitely what I plan on doing. Oh, this is so hard to travel like this. I can't wait to get some sort of flight or something like that. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I've made my temple again, put it in a place that was pretty high up, and I still could not find anywhere that was resonating, like that had a lot of starlight built up, but these guys do a really great job. 4 of them pretty much make this guy completely full during the day, so I can't complain there. Man, these mobs are going crazy. I literally just died. It was awful. But let's go ahead and upgrade this thing. It's just sitting here, ready to go. I have all the stuff waiting. All we needed was that. Let's go ahead and get this guy upgraded to tier 2. I guess you would call it tier 2. Just like that. And now, let it do its little magical particle effect thing. And bam, it should change to the tier 2 table. We have everything set up correctly. Looky there. Almost done. I think it takes like under a minute to craft it. And there we go. Now, even with us being right here, even this whole bar is completely full with these guys going. Like I said, this does produce, I mean, these guys produce quite a bit of starlight. They do boost it quite a bit. I don't know how many you can have, but I think 4 is a good number for me right now. If I try more, it does say that you can start cannibalizing starlight, so you'll start losing out on your starlight, which is never any good. But I think we're going to be stepping away from astral sorcery just for this episode. We will be coming back to it, but I do want to go ahead and get a few other things started that are regards to industrial foregoing. So we're going to be touching on industrial foregoing. Look how quick it is just to jump over here. I shouldn't have too many problems with mobs over here. I do see some creepers back there, but everything's blast resistant where I'm at, so I'm not worried. I did get a pretty large farm going, so I'll have a lot of string and stuff. I am in an extreme hills biome, so Emerald is in my mine, and as you can see, I haven't started a mine. I actually just moved from the Hooligan Bay, which I was a part of. I will still go visit them. I would definitely show you guys what they're all about. But they definitely helped me get jump started. They gave me a hammer and everything to help me get jump started right off the bat. So it was really nice of them to do that. They didn't have to do that, but I really appreciated that they did. I thought this would be a really great area, though. Right there is a roots altar area. I have an altar right here, my own altar, which is amazing. And of course, there's a few other things. I put my portal way over there, out of the way. And I've just been working on things. So I was going to let you guys know what this is. You may have seen this, and you're like, "Whoa, what is that on the wall?" You can just hold your item in your hand. And I guess it's a part of Draconic Evolution. And if you hit P and you're facing a wall, it'll place it on there. You can place up to 4 items on there. And it doesn't matter what kind of items, any items will work. This works very well for this. Yeah, I think if you hover over it right just enough, you can see Draconic Evolution is the mod that is doing this. So, like, it's an item frame or something like that. Placed item, yeah. Kind of neat. I actually kind of like that. It's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, like I said, we're going to go ahead and try and automate industrial foregoing. So, industrial foregoing. And I'm going to try and use this crafting grid. This is a really painful way to craft. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you have to kind of choose your battles, I guess. But we're going to look for, what do we have? We're looking for the squeeze or tree fluid extractor is one of the blocks. Looks like we're going to need a iron gear. And craft one. There we go. I think we're going to need a couple, though. I'm going to craft 4 of them for now. That's a tree fluid extractor. We need a latex processing unit. These require 10 gears. Make a few of those. Let's continue making this, though. Can I make this? Okay, we're missing stone. That would be something that I probably don't have much of. I did work on trying to get some of this automated so it goes into a chest at least. It's kind of clunky in the back, and these pipes are very bad about pushing items out of each other. Like if something can't flow into here, it's just going to pop out of here. So it'll throw it into the world, which is not what I exactly want. I will be changing these Buildcraft pipes soon. So just keep that in mind. This is not going to stay that way. Alright, so now I should have this. There's our tree fluid extractor. We're going to need a latex processing unit. We're also going to need some way to get... I can't believe... Actually, this is... Machine frame is a part of the latex processing unit? That must have been a config change. That's kind of weird. I actually just noticed. I guess I made it more expensive. I don't exactly know. Huh. Kind of weird. Alright, so let me go ahead and try and get a few furnaces. And then I think we have everything. Yeah. So latex processing unit. And I think that's it. Now we just need an aqueous accumulator. And we should be good. An aqueous accumulator requires one of these bad boys. There we go. More tin gears, a copper gear, and a bucket. And get this guy. Device frame. And there we go. Aqueous accumulator. Sweet. Okay. So let me get another bucket because it did actually consume my bucket. That's kind of saddening. There we go. We'll take that bucket. And where to set this up? I guess it really doesn't matter too much where I put this. We are going to need some kind of fluid pipes. That is going to be a thing. I think I'm going to put it over here for right now. So I'll set up my aqueous accumulator. After I get rid of this awful villager trying to kill me. Bad villager. There we go. And our aqueous accumulator can go right here. I hear a skeleton. There we go. We got water starting to work. It's starting to pull water out anyways. Now, fluid. Fluid ducts. We do have fluid pipes from Buildcraft. That could be something cool to try. We have the fluid placer collector. That's nothing we need. I think, I don't know how it actually works, if they break or anything. This only does 10 millibuckets. We may be able to use embers. And there is the fluid relays. That is something we could try. Let's see. Fluid pumps. Well. Okay, so the fluid duct. I don't know if the tree extractor actually, I think it is not, I don't think it's like a bad or a hot substance. So we can probably use fluid ducts. I think that would be fine. And then, of course, we're going to need servos. Couple of servos. There we go. And we'll, of course, have those for later. Awesome. Another thing that we're probably going to need is something from Actually Additions. And that is a block placer. Looks like Industrial Foregoing has a block placer, but we can't make one quite yet. I don't think it's called a block placer. It's called something else. Auto placer. That's what it is. Auto placer and auto breaker. It's an auto placer is what we're needing. So we're gonna need some redstone and 1 lapis. Should have a lapis, yeah. 1 redstone, or 4 redstone. Where's my redstone? And we should be good to go with that. Okay. So we'll throw this here. Press our button. And we should be able to make that very easy. Bam. Auto placer. So we pretty much have everything we need to automate this. So we're going to need our tree fluid extractor to be placed not near a creeper. Look at them just pop up out of nowhere in midday. These guys are getting rough. Final blow. There we go. Get rid of him. So the tree fluid extractor, the latex processing unit is what needs fluid into this from the aqueous accumulator. And then this guy can go facing this direction. Oh, wrong way. Need to turn it the other way. There we go. Facing this direction. Then we set an auto placer. You can see every mod is different. Awesome. And we need our logs. So it doesn't really matter what log we use. They're all going to do the same. So it placed it already. And this guy needs some power. I almost forgot about a generator. So we can actually use I think a survivalist generator would probably provide plenty of power to this thing. And this guy is pretty resourceful with power. All we have to do is like give it some sticks or something. Sticks would actually work just fine. Or give it some of this fir log. And what it's going to do is it's going to produce plenty of power probably to run this guy. Yeah, it is. This doesn't need much power to run, it doesn't look like. It'd be draining it if it had issues. So yeah, it's going to start generating some fluid latex as long as we have some power. And I think this guy also requires some power, so we might make another survivalist generator for it. Actually, this probably requires a bit more power. So what we can do is hook the pipe up. There we go. And set this, make sure you turn the redstone signal off. So it pulls it into here, and then we're going to start seeing fluid latex. And then we're going to need water. Okay, it looks like this is auto pumping out, so we don't have to even worry about putting anything on there. Which is good, that's perfect. But this definitely does need it. These machines don't push. So, this is going to start building up. We are going to need power on this. You know, this thing doesn't show that it needs power. Yeah, it doesn't need power. This needs power. So let's go ahead and throw... Actually, I'm going to place it down below. Down on the side. Perfect. And give it something to power. Getting like 5 RF per tick. Doesn't look like that's going to be enough. Oh, it is. Okay, so as you can see, it is producing raw rubber. It's actually producing it kind of fast. I wasn't expecting it to go that fast. It's going a lot faster than other mod packs have done. I guess it's because we've had that period of wait time. it does seem like it's going pretty fast, though. Okay, so we already have 7. As long as we get a few, we can actually get started with that. And there is a generator that I would like to make with that. That is kind of OP, kind of overpowered. And we'll worry about that later. But as of right now, I got to let this run and run its course, do its thing. As you can see, this is going to work for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds per process. So it's actually producing quite a bit of power at a slow rate, which is perfect for this machine. So very cheap. This is a very cheap setup just to get started. All right, so now that I got a few things here, a few of these guys, we can get them rocking and rolling. I do already have a few that's been processed already, and we should be able to get a generator up and going. Hopefully we have all the stuff. So I want to go ahead and get the Petrified fuel generator. This guy is a really good early game generator. I highly recommend it. I should be able to make this guy. I do hear zombie creeping up on me. Man, they are just all over. This is like, everybody's going to tell me in the comments, just make a weapon. I was like, my hammer is my weapon. Come on now. But let's go ahead and jump on in here. Alright, so we're going to need some gold gears, of course. There we go. Just 2 of those. Uh-oh, are we missing? Oh, we're missing some gold. That's never any good. I thought I had some in here, maybe. Oh, maybe not. I do. I have some pulverized gold. That'll be done in just a second, then. Takes like a bit because of these pipes. That's kind of the thing with these pipes. Still on the fence about them. At least with the speed that they have right now, they are not the greatest. Alright. Petrified fuel generator. Let's make this thing. And I already have tons of furnaces. I think we have just about everything. Bam. Petrified fuel generator. Don't get any better than that. Alright, so this guy works very weird. This is a very strange machine on how it works. So, it can burn items, but it burns everything at a specific rate of time. I think there's a section that shows... Yeah, here it is. So you'll see this does 15 per tick, and it keeps going. There's 5 per tick, 800 per tick. On a block of coal gives you 800 RF per tick. Just like that. And I think it is for 2 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. Tells you right here. It is for a certain period of time. So if I test this out with a stick, per se, or just a piece of fence, or actually let's try something that everybody probably has on them. And just one piece of oak. So you're going to get 15 RF per tick for 60 seconds. So this is all based on 60 seconds. I mean, it could be very useful and it could be very challenging, of course, like getting things like gold or getting things like coal blocks. That could be pretty challenging. I think coal blocks in this pack, actually no, it goes even higher than that. Calculator used to be in here. They actually removed Calculator. I don't know if they're going to bring that back or what, but Calculator was in here. If Calculator was still in here, you would get some insane RF generation out of this. But as of right now, just off that one piece of wood, it burns for 60 seconds, and it does a pretty good job. But if we were to take, per se, like a block of coal, if I don't have you guys interrupting me all the time, there we go. If we just take a block of coal, here's where things get crazy. Block of coal, 800 RF per tick. And that's just one. I mean, I think, what else is in here? Yeah, immersive engineering. One block of coal coke probably will go, go push that 1,000 mark. So you can get 1,000 RF out of that simple machine. What I did over here was I just made more tree extractors, just make this a lot faster. And it does a job. It really does. It does very good and works just fine. Alright, I wanted to go ahead and do a little bit more after getting that started because we're going to need all of that, all of this stuff done. We're going to need this tree sap stuff done and ready to go. We're gonna need a lot of rubber turned into plastic. But like I said, I want to get some more astral sorcery done. So what I'm gonna need to do is kind of tear apart this lovely looking temple, but just this middle section. I think just the middle section will be just fine if this guy doesn't blow it up for me. Look at him. Good thing this is all protected, or that would have just destroyed this whole thing. Let's go ahead and get like cobblestone. I'm gonna have to get rid of this section here. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna tear out the middle section, and that includes the ceiling. There we go, just like that. I may even get rid of these sections. Give it kind of a sky, kind of a roof there. And down here, it's going to get cleared out just like that. Just like the ceiling. And everything else just kind of cleared out here. And we're going to stop the flowing water. We don't need that anymore. It's kind of more of a pain than it is anything. So we'll stop the water. There we go. Alright, and we can fill the floor in. Kind of need a flat floor for this for the most part. Perfect way to do this. Chisel this all to regular marble. There we go. Perfect. We have our floating crystal. Not worried about the crafting table right now, but we do have the floating crystal ready to go. Let's go ahead and see if we can't craft this during the day. There is a special something that we're going to need to craft. If we go back here, we have a new tab now called Attunement, and which we are going to need to make a linking tool. So we need some kind of wood, sticks, a rock crystal, and 2 aquamarine. So let me try and grab all that stuff. I do know I'm going to need some aquamarine. I'm going to need some logs. I don't know, it'll probably take this log. And of course we're going to need some sticks, which I guess we can just get from these logs. So there we go. All the sticks we can need, and the wood. Perfect. Now let's head on over and hope that we have enough starlight to be able to make some of this stuff. Can't wait till I get a better way to travel here. So what do we got? About half a table? I think that's going to be fine. We're going to find out though. So just like this. Look like 2 sticks. I don't know if there was another stick there. Oh, it was a rock crystal. So that's another thing we're going to need, a rock crystal. I actually mined 1 rock crystal, ended up getting 4 rocks out of it. I thought that was kind of crazy. Okay, so it looks like we just need a little bit more starlight to be able to do so, but it is getting close to night. I hope that I have the ability to go ahead and craft this thing. Till then, I'll be right back. Alright, so I know this is kind of jumping real quick, but I did want to make one of these. It is a magnet. I'm going to go ahead and try and make a magnet. I should have everything to do so. This magnet is not that expensive, requires a ring. We're going to make all of that right now. So let's see, the ring. I think we have everything. The gold is actually down in here. So as long as we have that, we should be able to make the ring. There it is. And then we just need, it looks like some redstone and a few pieces of iron. So 2 redstone here. And we just need the iron. That's all we need now. That's pretty simple. This is always something that I suggest making early on. You'll really regret it later on after you realize how simple it actually is to make this thing. Alright, so what am I missing? I thought I grabbed those. Did I not? What did I do with those? Yeah, I had everything on me. Ring and all. Okay, something happened. Oh, it's already made. Oh, there it goes. So we did make it. This thing holds 200,000 RF. So it's going to drain that guy, and then it's going to start draining this guy. Fun. And I think all the power is coming from this. I don't know. Let's actually try it out. Let's see. What can we fill this with? Some crafting tables. That'll work. There we go. And there's a ring. So this guy is going to work flawlessly for us. There we go. So it should pull from a good distance away. Yeah. It works quite well. Alright, so let's go back to our astral sorcery stuff and let's get that all worked out. We were just needing it to be crafted. That's pretty much all we were waiting for, is for our stuff to be crafted up. All we had to do is get to our table. I love how easy it is to get to all this. Perfect. I really need a better way to get here. If I had one, I would have already made it. There we go. Awesome. So I should just be able to craft this thing. There we go. And we're about to get our linking tool, and that is going to change a whole lot of what we're about to do. So, once this tool is made, we should be good here in a minute. Does take a little while. There we go. Linking tool ready to go. Alright, so we're kind of going to leave that altar and go about getting into this one. So we're going to need some iron ore. Now that is a problem. I don't think I have any iron ore. I don't. So I'm going to have to mine some. That is a definite. I'm going to go down and mine some iron ore, and I'll be back. So I have very little time to kind of demonstrate this, but I'm going to try and get it done as fast as possible. So you normally can use a lens, but you don't have to use a lens. You can just use the linking tool by itself. So what I'm going to do is surround this guy with the ore. I'm going to shift right click on here and take this off here. Select the rock crystal and then right click to link a block. So I can shift right click and link all these blocks. And you're going to see a whole bunch of particle effects. Bam, just like that. And as long as this can see the sky, it's going to start to work. And it does work a lot faster at night. Just so you know. As you can see, right here's what we're going to get. We're going to get star metal. And you break that, and this is going to give you star metal ingots, which is pretty cool. So the pulverizer will give you 2. Of course, you can duplicate it. That's a good way of doing it. I'm just going to let this guy go. This stuff is really useful later on in making a bunch of cool different items. As you can see, it's like a requirement to move on. So this is one of those catch-21 things where you have to get this done before you can get anything else done. And don't worry about this. You can leave it running. It doesn't go that fast during the day, as far as I know, but it does work pretty fast at night. And of course, you break this stuff down, and there's already a bunch more. Here I am, thinking I'm going to leave. I guess I might as well take all of it. This is probably about to change too. So yeah, I mean, you can see that didn't take very long at all to get all those to work. It didn't take very long at all. As long as you have access to the sky, it should happen pretty fast. It actually won't work at all if you can't see the sky. So we'll take this and we'll put it through the rounds, just dropping it in here, and it should double up on us. Yeah, there it goes, and it'll start pumping into here. Oh, it actually doesn't look like it goes into there. Oh, we better take that out. I thought that this can be smelted. Oh, it can only be smelted in the induction smelter. Okay, that makes some sense, I guess. But the ore can be, of course, smelted down and get our ingot. Of course, it's going to take forever. But you get what I'm talking about. We'll come in here and we'll get our star metal ingot. Yay, look at that. Pretty cool looking. Well, this has been an interesting episode. I have taken a lot of time to get back up to where I'm at. I hope you guys really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching these videos and clicking that like button. It always helps out. I really appreciate you guys doing that. I can't say enough. But you know how things go. There are links down in the description if you guys want to check those out. And as always, thanks for watching.